it's me. I'm back again. I have power, I have internet, Wi-Fi. Hopefully we are good. I have an adjustment here. Okay. Oh, I have a couple people on already. Yay. That makes me happy. Alright, so I'm pulling up on my website so that I can see comments. It's way easier. I catch you better when I'm pulling up here. So let me find it. Okay. So I can see stuff. Hello, Sherry. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks, Marsha. Hi, Kathy. Nancy's back too. Yay. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for your patience with me. I think maybe there might have been an accident or something, because like right after the power went out, I started hearing sirens, and when I got an update that the power was back on, it said the cause was public. So somebody did something. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so did you hear? Were you on still? So our dinner last night, we made like Western style burgers. I fried onions. I'd never fried, like I don't make onion rings or anything like that. I fried that. They're really good. I need to adjust my technique. I started from a recipe, but you know, actually carrying it out sometimes is a little difficult. So anyway, it was delicious, and I'm really excited about our supper tonight too, because this was another thing that we saw on, well, one of them is on a cooking show. Todd actually found a recipe sometime this summer, and I'm not a huge cilantro fan. I like it in my salsa, but I don't like too much of it. I'm not a big lime person, although I love Mountain Dew, but there are sometimes, like, if it's starting to get flat, it tastes extra lime-y or something, and I don't like that. Anyway, so he found this recipe for honey lime chicken, and I was like, I don't know about that, but okay, we'll try it. I love it. I just love it. So we saw a recipe for, it was actually salmon, miso, sake, salmon, and coconut lime rice. I think it's lime. Or maybe it's just coconut rice. I don't know. I haven't ever made coconut rice, and I don't like coconut, but I like coconut flavor. I don't like actually I like fresh coconut. I don't like shredded. I can't stand that texture. But anyway, so instead of doing the salmon, which we don't usually bake salmon, we usually grill it, I'm going to make the chicken, and I'm going to make the coconut rice, and I'm so excited. It sounds so good. So I have everything for that. So even though I only have, it looks like 4 people on that I can see, I'm going to do my randomizers. So I'm excited for these. So the first 2 that I'm doing, the first 2 names that I'm doing, this is for my 2 cards that I made last week. So one is the donkey one, and what was the other one? I had it somewhere. Oh, it was the embossing, heat embossing one. So those are my cards. So I have removed name from list after draw. So first 2 names are for those cards. So I'm starting my randomizer right now, and I need my pen to write it down. All right. Ooh, Marlene is a big winner lately. Okay, so Marlene won my first card. Oops, my pen's not working even though I grabbed it. Marlene Vanderzowen, congratulations. I have a box here for you too, and I figured that, hi Julie, are you in lockdown? You have COVID, right? I hope you're doing okay. Okay, so Marlene is my first person, and I'm picking another name and starting, okay, so this is for my second card. Good to see you too, Julie. Kathy Boulderman, you won my second card. Congratulations. Okay, now I'm going to my other randomizer. Totally different list. I mean, there might be duplicates between the two, but thank you for liking and sharing already. Okay, so this list, oh, just a sec. Just a sec. Okay. This list is for my mini boss giveaway. Getting infusion. Oh man. So you are in the hospital. That's no good. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, but that doesn't sound like it. Okay. So this drawing is for my mini boss that I'm giving away. So I started the randomizer and we will see who comes up. This is a totally different list, so even if you won just now. Ooh, Barbara Helms won. Woohoo! Okay, she's probably not watching. She'll watch this later. Oh, she doesn't do Facebook. But Marlene, you can text her if you want to. Of course, I don't know if you're on your phone. I'm glad you're mild symptoms so far, but I don't know what the IV is then. But whatever. Okay, so anyway. So Barbara won. Yay, that makes me happy. I love giveaways. Oh, where is my Facebook now? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now I can see. You're good, outpatient. Okay, that's good. All right. So I did my giveaways. I'm excited to give those. Oh, Judy Cole is watching. We're not up too early for her this morning. Hello. She's out in Alaska. I love when she joined me. Oops. I don't know what that is. Sorry, my phone is trying to drop on me. Okay, so I have a couple cards that I'm going to make today. They're really simple designs. I fell in love with the designer paper again. I showed it yesterday. It's called Flower and Fields. It's a celebration item, so if you spend $50, you can choose. It's 12 by 12 designer paper, and I'm using. It's really pretty. One is totally a case of somebody else's project. They did a different dimensions, but they did these colors, and I just love them. So, oh, and also. I am using the Many Mates stamp set. It actually is part of a bundle, but I didn't necessarily want the bundle. It's a whole bunch of lattice stuff or something. At least one of them is. So I like these. I like all these sayings, and they're called mates because like they have get well soon, and then like inside you could put better yet. There's happy anniversary. There's congrats on your retirement is the second part. It's your day. This calls for a celebration. So there's like inside and outside. And actually on the card that I showed yesterday, I used 3 different sayings that kind of went okay together. So anyway, it's a fun set, different fonts. And so I'm making 2 cards, but I'm showing cards with all 6 of the flower designs. Not necessarily the backs of each one, but the flowers anyway, so you can see all of them. So, but they're all using this stamp set. Okay, so I'm going to put you down. I have to do my thing. I need my magic wand. I'm going to unbackwards you, upside down you, and put you down. Okay, so the first designer paper that I'm using is this one. I fell in love with this one. This is the card that I'm casing of someone's. I don't know how closely it is to it. It's sort of close, but different dimensions. Anyway, I just think this is so cute. This is the back. I'm not showing the back. But so I'm using a Whisper White. Yes, it is Whisper White. I'm not, Whisper White retired because the manufacturer closed because of COVID reasons, and so they had no choice. What was the word? The technology used to make Whisper White cardstock left with that company. So, but I'm still using Basic White as a close, what's the word? Substitution for Whisper White. So I'm using Whisper White. I'm going to use it up. So this is Pool Party. And I'm putting down, let's see, making sure that I can do this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm putting down this, this daisy paper. It's just too cute. I forgot that you ordered it, Marcia. I have a whole bunch of designs for you to pick from today. So this is black cardstock because this background is black. So I just made my layers to be a total of 1/4 inch smaller than each one. So I have Whisper White, Pool Party, and my black or designer paper. All right, so now I'm gonna stamp this before I put it on. Now I'm gonna do a Get Well card, and I am using Stays On because I have red rubber, so it's not a problem using Stays On with it. The problem is when you want to use Memento, it's because, sorry, I need it up close to me so I get it on here right. Oh good. Here's Get Well Soon. You have to use Memento when you use photopolymer or when you want to do use Stampin' Blends. So I'm going to attach this to, I'm just going to do this whole strip here. It saves time. I'm going to attach this to my card. Now, I probably could have just left a gap here, but I did make an extra layer here to put on top. All right, so here's my card so far. I just love this clean look. The white and black and a little bit of blue. I love it so much. Okay, so now I'm using another piece of this with our medium daisy punch. I don't know why we called it medium. There's the biggest one. It's just called Daisy, and this is called Medium. So whenever I use this, I always do 2 because I think it looks like a better daisy when you have all the petals together. So I'm doing something that I've not done. I'm showing a tool that I've not shown before. It's bad timing to show it, but I'm still going to do it. The reason it's bad timing is because we do have some items that are in non-orderable status right now. Unfortunately, Sweet Strawberry Bundle, or at least the punch, so you can't get the bundle also. You could get just the stamp set, is non-orderable. I thought it was coming off this week. We'll see. These are, I think their technical name is blending brushes. So, like, it's amazing how soft these are. These are non-orderable right now, and honestly, I don't remember the date that they're coming, but it's just a different, rather than using, what's the word, sponges. It's like using a sponge. So I'm using Pool Party, and I'm just putting a little bit of Pool Party on here, and I'm just going to tap it off a little bit, and then you just sort of blend it in for a soft look. I'm just doing it sort of in the center of the flower. I always still tap off just a little bit of ink when I first do it. Oh, so I should tell you, 3 brushes come in the blending brushes. I have them sitting here. Yeah, and I feel like they're $12. I'm not sure. Some demonstrators are somewhat crazy and they have one for every color. I'm not doing that. Yeah, they're called blending brushes. You get 3 of them, and I think they're $12. So this is how they come. But I don't remember when they will be available. If any of my demo friends that are on know, that would be helpful. I didn't look that up. I didn't think of it. I wasn't sure if I was going to use this or not. Okay, so my daisy punched pieces are ready. Other than, oh, I'm going to close my ink. Sorry, I'm feeling a little ADD. I've been having that problem since we were at Dad's. There's so many things going through my mind. Sometimes I just can't focus. Okay, so I'm using my what do you call it? This bone folder, just to round this a little bit. You could even just use a pencil or something. But I love the sometime in March. Okay, thanks, Nancy. You could even just use a pencil. You just need something to sort of wrap around it. I just like it to not be a completely flat daisy. Yeah, that's amazing how soft they are. It's like the softest cat or something. I don't know. It's just, I'm probably getting ink all over my hands. Okay, so I want these a little bit rounded, so it's just not a flat flower on here. I don't know, that's just the way I like it. So I need my tear and tape that I know is here oh, it's under my punch now. Alright, so I switched. I used to always use mini glue dots with my daisies, and I switched back to tear and tape because the circle, this is too big, but I'm just going to fold it on itself. The circle just allowed the daisy to spin on itself, and I didn't want that to be. I needed it to be more substantial. So using tear and tape to hold it together well, because it's only holding in one little spot, so I need something. I don't just snail or stamp and seal doesn't do the thing well enough. Okay. Thank you for confirming my $12, Sherry. All right, so I put it on the back of this too. So I'm going to put my little daisy right here by my Get Well Soon. Wouldn't that help you get well? Julie, would that help you get well? Okay. Oops, I lost my comments here. Just a sec. Oh man, I'm going everywhere. Just a second. I like seeing your comments on my computer, and I just messed it up because the screen went away. Just a second. Did I totally close it? So sorry. I know that's annoying when you can't even see what I'm doing, but I'm just sitting here doing nothing, seemingly. Good thing I did my randomizer already, because I just totally shut my internet down. Pages, sorry. Pages. And now, of course, it's being slow. Okay, it'll come up. Oh, good, now I can see. Okay, so I didn't have a fairly big yellow center for this, and I kind of wanted to match what I had here on the designer paper. But I do have these gold enamel dots, and I tried, this one's already colored with Mango Melody, but I didn't quite like that yellow with it. Turns out yellow. So I'm using, it's not that much different, or is it even the same? Is it dark daffodil white? Alright. Looks the same right now, but last night it didn't. Okay, so I'm going to use the one that's already dry, I guess. So I wanted the biggest one. You can color non-porous items with your Stampin' Blends too, because they are alcohol based. So here's my card. That's it. Okay, so there's the first one. The second one that I'm gonna make, I'm done with both of those things. The second one that I'm gonna make, all of these I'm actually starting with white card bases and offsetting with a color that is in here. I really wanted to do a pink card, Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Thanks for sharing, Debbie. I saw others did too. Sorry, I didn't thank you. Okay, so this is the design that I am using for this one. And I wanted to go pink. So I have this, the pink that is in here is Flirty Flamingo. And, oh, do I want this? Yes, I can put this down. Some of my designs have the ribbon under the colored cardstock, but this is not one of them. Okay, so this isn't a whole lot different than the other card that I just showed, other than some of the pieces that I'm using on it. So we have this. And this is also in this designer paper. This is the flower part of it. I'll use that on a different card that I'll show you. It's already made. All right, so putting this together. Then I'm using this where did it go? Just a sec. I forgot where I put it. Oh, no, that's the same one I just tried. Okay, I'm using this ribbon. It's kind of plain, but it's from a bundle of ribbon. It's called Flowers for Every Season. I used this a lot when the full catalog first came out. There's the, what is that color? Just Jade Gingham, or is it? Yeah, it's gingham. And then there's Misty Moonlight, Baker's Twine. That's in this also. And so I have a bunch of this left, but it's actually perfect when you really want the white to stand out. Some of these I used, or at least one of them, I used the white polka dot ribbon. That is one of my favorites. But that's pretty subtle, and this is a good white ribbon that's not too fancy. There's the silver edged one that seems sort of fancy, and I didn't want it fancy. I just wanted it nice and white. Okay, so I have my, I think it's considered linen ribbon. I don't know this particular one. I'm gonna cut it this angle. I want this flatter, so I'm gonna pull it a little bit tighter. Okay, so here it is so far. Now, what I'm using for something to contrast this time is these are dies from, they're called Ornate Layers, I believe is the name. So they're part of this. When you look at it, you would think it would be the Ornate Frames. This came out with the Ornate Garden Suite. It was an early release last year. So there's all these, I don't know if you can see it, all these polka dots and frilly edges and stuff like that. I haven't used it tons, but sometimes you just want something like that. So I wanted it a little bit different. So there's this single stitched rectangle that obviously just cuts the rectangle. And then this is actually, this piece actually cuts out an inset. And I already did that here. I cut this piece. So this is actually using those two dies to make this piece. And I already have mini dimensionals on the back here because I didn't want it to show through all the little windows or whatever, the decorative holes, whatever you want to call it. But I did want to pop it up and put it across the ribbon. So this is just a little offset to, I like contrast. Color is awesome, but you need white too to help it stand up. So there's that. And now I'm going to do my stamping and I'll be done. Well, plus a little embellishing. Where is it? Oh, okay. So this is just thinking of you. This is the stamp that I used on my card yesterday too. So I'm just thinking of you. There's that. And then, so again, I don't have yellow per se for adding some bling to this that coordinates. But especially on it, the champagne rhinestones work lovely. Work well. So I'm going to just put them around here and there. These in different sizes. I guess I don't want a big one up here. You probably wouldn't even need the bling, but bling is good, so we're going to go for it. And here's my card. Well done. I know, aren't the colors awesome? I'm not a huge pink girl. I like hot pink usually, but I don't know. I just really wanted to pull this pink out of here. Okay, so I'm going to put you up. I'm done stamping. They're really simple, but fun. And I'm going to show you all the cards that I already made. So first of all, I'll show you the one I just got done with. So here is my Just Thinking of You. Yeah, I love these colors too. Some of them, they aren't my favorites, but like these really, it totally depends on the card. Like you can't just look at a piece of designer paper and say, ooh, I love that. Not always anyway. Okay, so here's my Get Well. This is my total favorite. I love it. Okay, now here are some that I made with the rest of the designs. Okay, so here's one. This one isn't totally my favorite design of, oops, wrong side, of the designer paper. I mean, it's cute, but on the card, it's just so much better, so much different. So I put a little square of this designer paper over there too. What was the ribbon? You mean on my last card? Oh, yeah, and on this one. It's from the, I gotta read it again, Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo. So there's the white linen ribbon or something that's in it, along with the gingham and the baker's twine. So it's from that. So here's this one. I forgot what this punch is. It's one of the Label Me ones. Label Me Lovely or Label Me something. I don't know. Anyway, there's that one. And you can see, this is sort of annoying to me, but it's a cute look. This Happy Birthday is something that you have to color in. So, well, you don't have to, but it looks better that way. So, anyway, there's that. All right, and then there's this one. Oops, something's showing weird. Okay, so there's this one. So this is a really pretty design. This is Seaside Spray. It's not one of the colors that's in this set of designer paper, but Misty Moonlight is, and I think those two go really well together. So depending on how soft they made the color, it goes well. So here's my polka dot ribbon too. These are just regular rhinestones. Okay. This is one of the first ones that I thought of, and I thought I was going to be showing this one. This is just lots of color and fun. Obviously, the Bumblebee gingham ribbon. This is the same punch and the black matte. Well, Sherry, you know, you might have to get it. This is the black matte dots. Okay. And then my last one, this one, I was totally thinking of Diane Bow when I made this because she's all pink and this would be her style. So this is actually the full size, Daisy Punch, and this are opposite sides of the designer paper. So there's that. And then this one, okay, says You're Just So Fabulous. I actually did color this in with Flirty Flamingo Who is liking me like crazy? Do I have a big fan? Usually when I get a whole bunch of them, somebody's kid's watching with me. So I colored this in with Flirty Flamingo marker. And then these are actually Cherry Cobbler from the Holiday Rhinestones. So, because that's what this the darker color is Cherry Cobbler. Same with on this one. This is Cherry Cobbler behind it. So, okay. So that's it. That's what I had to show you. So it's crazy how I've had, I did some playing. Well, no, not with Sale-a-Bration stuff. I didn't. Maybe. I'm finally on. Oh, good. Hi, Carrie. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to stay on this morning when everybody's used to it. I even waited before I announced that I was going to go on, because when my power came on, still my internet was like coming up or whatever, and so I wasn't sure how quickly that would be on. But without my Wi-Fi, the signal must not have been strong enough, and anyway, so I'm glad that you're here now, though. So it was kind of crazy. I've just had, you're welcome. Thanks for coming back with me. I've just had a few weeks to play with Sale-a-Bration stuff. It's so weird, between being gone for Dad and for literally a month, and then I still took some time into February where I wasn't playing with anything. I'm glad that you like those. Thanks. They're really simple. There's nothing hard about these designs. It's just, I love putting the different designer papers together. So anyway, between being gone with Dad and then Sale-a-Bration being shorter, it's crazy how little time I've had. So I just wanted to show these designer papers. So, I think that's all that I have for you. I did my randomizers. Congratulations to those of you who won. And next week, we'll have to rewatch them. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Marlene. Next week for my live will no longer be Sale-a-Bration. So, yeah, it's just really different that way, isn't it, Marcia? The dark background but bright colors. Next week I will no longer be showing Sale-a-Bration, because it will be done. So if you still have stuff that you want, like this designer paper, you have through Sunday to place your order. Or if you want to join my team, well, you can join my team anytime, but Stampin' Up! Has an amazing deal through Sunday. There's always a bonus during Sale-a-Bration. And this year the bonus is that you get 5 stacks, I guess I should say. They're the 6x6 designer paper. What's awesome about them is they're exclusive for right now, but they're something that if you are, if you want to do classes, you're not required to do classes if you join my team, if you sign up with Stampin' Up. That is not a requirement. But if you wanted to do classes, or you want to make swaps when you come to my team meetings, you always have to use current product, and the stacks of designer paper that you're getting are going to be in the new catalog that is going to go live. I think I just saw, even though the current one isn't done until June, I think it's going live in May, if I read correctly. Don't quote me on it, because it could be wrong. Still getting back into the groove of paying attention to stuff. Anyway, so you can use it going forward, not just now. It'll be something that you can use in your business, or for your swaps, for events, or our team meetings, or stuff like that. So that's an awesome thing. It is an additional well, $11.50 times 5, I'll just say $58. I think it's $58 value. So you get to choose when you sign up with the starter and choose your starter kit. You pay $99 plus tax, no shipping, and you get to choose $125 worth of product, plus you get the extra $58 of designer paper free as a bonus. So that's an awesome thing. So if you have questions about that, or want to join my team, let me know, or just go to my website and click join. And you can fill out the paperwork there. Paperwork. It's all online now. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. You have till Sunday to do celebration things, and I will keep sharing samples. So I will see you next Wednesday, hopefully with power at 10:30 in the morning like normal. Have a great day. Bye.